I'm Henry, and welcome to LBTV News.
And I'm Justin Turnell. This past Saturday, the city of Belleville celebrated St. Patrick's Day. It is one of the most celebrated days in our great city, and our own Richard Burgess was downtown to get the story.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from the Epigers and the Hemmer family.
What do you want us to say? Do you have any questions? Go Belleville!
Linda Woodland's football team enjoying their day.
Stay hot. Bag better be in the paper. Excuse me. All right, listen. We're going to build a wall. It's going to be so big. I'm the Great Wall Builder. We're going to build it around Ireland. We're going to have Queen Elizabeth and what's his name, Prince Harold, something like that. We're going to have him pay for it because, you know, whatever.
Spirits are high and the drinks are flowing at the Old St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Thanks, Richard. The student government and International Student Organization held their first World Cup indoor soccer tournament last weekend. Akeisha Green was there.
World Cup indoor tournament. I was able to catch up with coordinators and players on the second day to discover the purpose and to see how the first day went.
The whole purpose of this event, me, Jesus, and Leo came together. We're trying to provide a fun environment for guys, for the soccer players, and for everybody who is aficionado of playing soccer to have fun. The original purpose was to raise funds for the karaoke night, which we're going to have next Wednesday.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was super fun. For real, like for being the only girl team here, amazing. I mean, we lost pretty bad, but it could be worse, you know.
I think so. It will be a good experience. It actually brings a lot of new faces together, and it's a new experience. And I think, yeah, it's a good initiative to put this together. As I said, to improve soccer and just have fun.
Pretty much, this one is gonna be we want to create a galaxy, you know, a legacy here in the school. We want to create this tournament for then in the future people can keep doing it, and that way we can create a bigger event next year.
Reporting for LBTV, I'm Akeisha Green.
Thanks, Akeisha, for that report. The BSU hosted a skate party this past Friday, and our very own anchor, Henry, attended the event to see what all the excitement was about.
I'm here at Fun Spot for BSU's skate party. Why did you all choose skating?
We chose skating because I'm actually from the area of Belleville, and I always knew when I was growing up I came here to Fun Spot, and skating was always something that brought the whole community together, people from the bottom of communities to the top of communities, and I just thought it would be something fun for us to do.
What do you want students to know about BSU?
BSU, most people think just because the title is Black Student Union that it's kind of closed off to everybody else in the school, but we also have Russian, Mexican, and like people of other descents. We're open to everybody.
Does BSU have any more events they're hosting this month?
Yes, actually on the 22nd we have the Apollo, which is more of a talent show. We're going to get everybody together to see who all has the best talent. We're going to vote and actually, as students, see who is the best. And on the 24th we have a after party that we're throwing. We're going to get more information out about that. And it's just, we want everybody to get together after the Apollo. And it's right before our spring break. So
How can people find out more information about BSU?
We have meetings every Monday night at 7:30, and we give a lot of information in those meetings. So if anybody wants to learn anything else about BSU, they would come to those meetings.
So Kiara, I didn't see you in any skates. Did you even skate at all?
I did skate a little bit. I'm more of a rollerblader, but when I get on four wheels, I was like a little wobbly.
But I have to know, how many times did you fall?
I didn't fall at all. Okay, I'm a really good skater. On that note, we'll be back after this short break here on LBTV News.
Most party fouls, not a big deal. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
Welcome back to LBTV News. If you have ever needed a gift for a special someone, this next story is for you. Our own Devin Jackson and Christian Paletti had a chance to stop by Ben's gift shop in downtown Belleville.
Well, my name's John Conkright, and I'm the owner here at the store. We've been in business. In October, it'll be 40 years. We started out as a Ben Franklin store. We rented just this part of the building, which was 10,000 square feet. And since then, we bought several buildings up and down the street. One time, we were in 4 different locations, 4 different separate buildings. We've been able now to buy buildings adjacent to us, and we open up the stores between us, got walkways between all the stores entrances, and we have right at 35,000 square feet of selling space. Well, the downtown has grown and done much, but well, you know, small retailers for the most part don't exist anymore, as you well know. Actually, 40 years ago when I started here, we had Sears and we had JCPenney, we had Kresge's and a few other stores, a lot of small independents, but the independent stores are closing up. You know, you don't see them in them anymore. And but we have a lot more restaurants than we used to have, in bars, and they draw good traffic. So, and we spent about $30 million, I think it was, something like that, a few years ago doing a streetscape upscape, which really helped the looks of our store and the whole downtown. And so the downtown is actually doing very well for this size city. Where the downtown here is better than majority of the downtowns. As a general rule, most downtowns have really deteriorated quite a bit, but we have done very well, especially when you stop and consider that I've been told that I think we're the largest retail store in the downtown shopping district in central and southern Illinois. We have about 35,000 square feet of selling space. So that says a lot for Belleville that we have that big a store in a downtown shopping district.
Thanks for that report, guys. Justin, have you heard about the changes coming to Matt's Cafe?
I've heard a little bit, but not very much.
Our reporter, Gia Thompson, has all the info you need to know about the changes coming to Matt's Cafe.
Coming this fall, Matt's Cafe will now be known as Matt's Coffee Shop. It will be expanded to include more space for students and more food options.
We're in the last phases of designing an expansion of Matt's Cafe that will make it larger and have an outdoor patio that'll kind of connect students to the sunken garden, which is really exciting. Add some hot food lines to that cafe as well. Expanded hours, 24-hour access to the space, even though it won't have food for 24 hours. Very excited about that. I think that's a huge change for students.
I think it's going to be awesome that they expand it, because sometimes when it's busy, the line's out the door and around the corner, so it's going to make way more room for everybody and more places to sit and hang out when you have free time.
I think it's a good thing that they're expanding Matt's, because it gives all the students a little more room to work with rather than what it is now, because it's pretty small. especially with the lines. At certain times, the lines get really long, so it gives us a little more room to walk around people, get in and out.
I think it's cool that they're expanding mats. It's probably going to be a lot more ideal for people, especially because they come in between classes and have a lot more food variety, so I'm pretty excited.
Thank you for that story, Gia. This week, we will be featuring Professor Lindy Rossell, Head of Exercise Science here at Lindenwood. Our own Casey Washhausen took some time to talk to her.
I'm Lindy Rosso, Assistant Professor of Exercise Science and Chair of the Department of Health and Fitness Sciences. I discovered exercise science, and it was kinesiology at U of I was what it was called, and I thought, this is awesome, and I want to do something related to this. So then I started teaching, and I remember I would get a rush from teaching. I thought it was so much fun. And so I thought, wow, maybe I could actually do this, and it's the same reason I like it now, where I really like the topic that I'm talking about. I like the stuff that I've studied for my PhD and that I spend time reading, and I can then, at my job, talk about what I'm passionate about. So we're here in the lab. We do a lot of different lab-related stuff in different classes. So we have lots of different toys to play with to supplement the material that we go over.
I like Dr. Rossell because she came from a big school background. She did her undergrad at the U of I and her master's at the U of I, and then also went to get her doctorate's degree at the University of Oklahoma. So I feel like she brings a lot of experience to Lindenwood, which is good for our small classes because we definitely benefit from learning from her. My favorite part about the exercise science program is that it's becoming so big. We're getting a lot more equipment that we need for exercise testings that we're running, like the bod pod and our treadmill and our cycle ergometers. So I think that by bringing all this equipment in, the program's really gonna just start to boom.
Probably when there's a concept we're going over and I think it's a really interesting concept, and students find that interesting too. So when there's something I'm excited about related to physiology or exercise, and that excitement is shared and the learning is taking place with the group of students, that's probably what I find most enjoyable and satisfying.
Thanks for that report, Casey. Stick around for Akeisha Green's activities report here on LBTV News. We'll be back after this short break.
I'm Akeisha Green, and here are the activities for the week. On March 19th and the 20th, Belleville will have a flea market at Belle Claire Fairgrounds. Around campus, the Fashion Club will host a fashion show on March 17th at 7 p.m. in the hallways of the main building. Tuesday, March 22nd, BSU will host its second talent show. Club meetings are as follows. Bible study meets every Monday at 7:15 in D100 of the Dixon Center. BSU meets every Monday at 7:30 in the Dixon Center, and Hyperlinks meets every Tuesday at 3 p.m. I'm Akeisha Green. Here's your activity report.
Thanks, Akeisha. The swim team has done an amazing job this season. Our reporter, Bailey Walker, had a chance to visit our very own Lindenwood National Swim Champion.
Almost like twice a day, every day. And once is in the pool, and then the other one is like weightlifting or triland. And yeah, you have to do that almost the whole year. We don't really have a vacation. We have like a 3-week vacation in the whole year, and basically you practice. So we don't really have an off season. Of course, we don't have like meets anymore, but off season, no.
Well, as a team, first off, we won conference. We were part of the Mid-South Conference, and we went to Kingsport, Tennessee, where we, as a men's team, won. And women got third. And after that, we went to nationals in Columbus, Georgia, where the men's team got third as well. Yeah, so that was a team achievement. And apart from that, we had many wins individually at conference. Daniel won swimmer of the meet at conference. He won swimmer off conference. Basically, he won a lot of awards. And at nationals too, we had Daniel shining on 200 backstroke, getting first. and a bunch of second, third, and just A final appearances as well. So that was pretty well. Yeah, something a lot of people underestimate in swimming is how fast you can get injuries. People think because it's a non-contact sport, you don't get injuries that quick, but it's actually really intensive for your shoulders and knees, and especially your joints. So people really underestimate that. And so
we did like amazing on nationals. Of course, we expected it a little bit. I mean, we were better. We were like ranked like amazing high. Yeah. But the thing is, though, we still did amazing. Also, the girls side of the team. We don't have a lot of girls. We hope that we get more, of course, next year. And yeah, we did amazing. Like overall, I mean, as a team also, it was just, we didn't expect it at all. We expected it to be good, but not that good as we actually did.
Thanks, Bailey. Here's Devin Jackson with the Sports Report.
I'm Devin Jackson, and here's an update on Link Sports this past week. The women's ice hockey team was in action last week in the national tournament. They fell in their first 2 games by 1 goal each, losing 3-2 to number 3 seed Grand Valley and then 6-5 to number 1 seed Liberty University. But in the third game, the Lynx staged a huge comeback versus the University of Michigan, beating them 6-4 after trailing 4-1 after the first period. The Lady Lynx finished their season with a 19-8-2 final record. The number 23 ranked Lynx softball team picked up 2 wins against Stevens College Stars this past Saturday. They won their first game 11-7, led by LBTV's very own Bailey Walker, who went 3 for 3 with a run scored and picked up the win for the Lady Lynx. In the second game, the Lady Lynx won 9-1, led by Taylor Wynn, who went 2 for 4 with a home run and 5 RBIs. The Lynx baseball team went 1 for 2 against Central Baptist, splitting a doubleheader on Friday, March 11th, losing the first game 8-5, but in the second game they came back to win 6-2. On Saturday, March 12th, the Lynx fell by a score of 9-4. The number 4 ranked men's lacrosse team picked up a home win on March 7th against number 8 ranked Ottawa University 15-11. The Lynx were led by Cody Trella, who had 3 goals and 4 assists. They moved to 4-0 on the season with that victory. The Lady Lynx lacrosse team lost at home to number 10 ranked Siena Heights 19-5 on March 11th. The Lady Lynx moved to 1-6 on the season. That's all for the Sports Report this week. I'm Devin Jackson. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for watching LBTV News. I'm Kiaris Henry.
And I'm Justin Turneau. Have a great day.